Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Ultra Sun. Today we're going to be bopping down Route 4, battling fools along the way until we reach Padiota Town, where I guess Hatter is waiting for his next curb stomping.
That's true. I mean, I guess it's not really much to look forward to. I mean, the way you described it, it sounds like an exciting part. But really, it's just, look at all these motherfuckers who are going to try so hard, and they're all going to fail. It's great.
I love the fact that it's just a bellhop. Like, he's probably, like, on a smoke break right now. And he's like, I can't take 5 minutes to myself. Some fools to come along and challenge me to a battle.
I want to see that as, like, a comic. You go to the Pokemon... Some guys go into the Pokemon Center. Nurse Joy or whoever, one of the assistants, are out back there taking a smoke. Look at this person up and down. You want to have a Pokemon battle? Yeah, sure. I got 10 minutes. That kind of thing.
This is my life now, I suppose.
There's not enough stuff, I think, where... I mean, there's a lot of stuff where it's, like, obviously, people going on Pokemon adventures and saving the universe, and multiple universes, actually, and doing stuff with big dragons all the time. But there's never, like... I don't know if there's any, like, manga or whatever out there where it's just, like, Pokemon and humans just doing normal shit. Just having a normal day. I think there's, like... The closest thing I can think of is, like, I know there was this Pokemon manga for more, like, a female audience where it was more cutesy and shoujo and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I don't think there's, like, a slice-of-life Pokemon thing out there. Now, comments, of course, are probably going to explode, telling me, how dare you not know about the 4,000 products that have been put out? And I'm going to tell you 15 examples right now, which is fine. Let me know, actually, if something like that does exist. I actually want to learn about it.
Well, I mean, if you can't get it from official products, fan fiction is a thing.
Well, that's true, that's true. But most of the fan Pokemon stuff I see tend to be Nuzlockes, which obviously kind of go against the grain for that. The only slice of life and thing about that is that people die all the time. Yeah,
very true, very true. Good old Cantonian Rattata. Why do you even exist when there's a cooler version of you now?
Well, I mean, this guy is a tourist, clearly. I mean, he's got to have something from Kanto, so why not the most common Kanto Pokemon? So he can introduce that infestation. I love this, where it's like he's tweeting about how much he sucks. Because that's just me when I'm done.
And the female tourist takes a selfie and whatnot. It's very self-aware.
And I just wanna kick her in the face when she does that, I have to admit. Little violent, but I think completely justified.
Oh, well, as long as it's a flying kick and it's cool and you get style points, I'll let it go. The police won't, but I will, and that's the main thing.
Well, I don't know. If it's a flying drop kick, I'm pretty sure at least one guy in the force is gonna go, nice.
Nice. Alright, we're going to look for a Mudbray here, and I guess we have Roto Friendship points now, but I'm here for the donkey, not for the points.
Well, I would use that Roto Friendship on other trainers I've met, just to be like, you know, I don't need to meet Pokemon, I just need social interaction, let's be honest.
I like that animation, when you see a Pokemon for the first time. It's like, oh, I'm scanning its power level, now it has no secrets, nothing can hide from Rotom.
Whoa, 100 power! Kick his ass, Yamcha!
Oh, you're making me want to go back and re-watch Dragon Ball Z Abridged now. Apparently they are, at the time of us recording this on January 10th, working on the next episode. Finally.
Weren't they in a situation where they weren't working on it because they were actually in some legal trouble with Toei?
I think they might have been, honestly, which, you know, is a shame, but at the same time, where's my free content? I'm entitled to free content. Give it me now. No, you're not allowed to have a say in whether I bitch at you or not. If you can't tell I'm being sarcastic, please take some lessons.
Man, I'm just so offended about absolutely everything on the internet. I'm not getting my free content, and fuck this guy, it's ridiculous.
Foresight? Nah, I'm good. I have hindsight, that's the better kind of, fucking sight.
I have perspective, which is sometimes the most worst feeling of abilities, but it's necessary.
Oh god, there's nothing worse than telling a terrible joke in a Let's Play and knowing instantly that it's gonna tank once you come to edit it.
Yeah, it's just like, it's like when you're saying something, and then immediately your mind pulls back, and you're watching yourself make a complete fucking ass of yourself, but for some reason your body does not get the signal that it needs to stop.
Brilliant. Here we go.
Esquire. No.
Stallion the second. Esquire the third.
Chickens. Stallion. Aye.
Aye, Stallion. I'm gonna be honest. This dude probably won't be in the party for very long, at least until, the next recording session, because he doesn't have stamina as his ability. I managed to look out and get own tempo, I believe it's called, which means he can't be confused. What is the fucking point of a Mudbray that doesn't have stamina?
That's true. I mean, Stallion version 1 definitely was the man because of his super tankiness ability. So this guy is a piece of shit, and I can totally see why you're going to turn him into glue, you monster.
Well, that's what happens when you cockfight. If your cock ain't top of the pops, it's not fit to strut. I don't know where I was going with this. Let's just pound How into the dirt, and then use our cowboy boots, since this is a cowboy town, to shred some of his hair.
This reminds me of the 2011 Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship game for 3DS, where you actually, not 3DS, I'm sorry, normal 3DS. No, 3DS doesn't have any Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, what are you, nuts? Well, where you actually start off in, like, a cowboy town, and you have, like, a dueling tournament there, and I'm like, I think Westerns would be a lot more interesting, if they were played with card games, so...
yeah, like the dude rides into town on Gaia the Fierce Knight, and it just goes from there, it writes itself, really.
Pretty much. I mean, I don't even have to... I can just take that money now. I mean, I know somebody out there wants to pay for this, and I'm totally here and ready, guys. There's even a little tumbleweed in the background. I just noticed that.
Why haven't they made a tumbleweed Pokemon? It could be like Grass and Fairy.
Wait. Let me deconstruct this, because I just had to take a moment. First off, let's make a tumbleweed Pokemon. That's the first problem I found. The second problem I found is that it's grass and fairy. Why? That makes no sense.
I don't know. Vicky's preparing to turn into a Charger Bug, so I guess that's why we get Spark a couple levels before. By the way, keep an eye on the tumbleweed when it blows through again. I love how, like, shitty the animation of it is.
Yeah, I see it there. It's like totally... Now, I know they did that for to save the frame rate. As you know, tumbleweeds are very graphics intensive for that, but I totally love that too.
Now, I'm not one to criticize other people for how they, set up their moves and whatnot on a given Pokemon, but Mudbray only has ground type moves, so I think we're gonna have to change that come Stallion the third.
That's true. I mean, if you can't drop rocks on people, there's practically no point in having a horse that can do earthquakes. It's ridiculous.
Jesus, Pikachu, get shot on.
Yeah, Pikachu, just don't get hit. Just tough it out. It's an earthquake. Just stand in the middle of California and just don't be a bitch. I mean, what's wrong with you?
Like, just jump up when the earthquake hits. I don't get how hard this is.
Duh, it's just like every video game boss that uses earthquake attacks. Just jump during it.
I love, like, insane troll logic for, like, surviving natural disasters. Hurricane coming, stand behind a house. Flood coming, drink it all with a straw. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I needed that. I needed that quite badly. Oh. Anyway, back to murder.
Yep.
Because we can get away with it. That's the great part about Pokemon, guys.
Slow-mo's going to the next level. It does nothing. My defense is too high.
I want to see Ultra Instinct Slowpoke. That would actually be pretty great.
Oh my god, he just takes the hit but dodges the next one.
Yeah, he's actually behind one attack. That's great.
Oh, this part's great. I love it.
Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, you don't have Dark typing, so it's not doing as much damage as I think you might like, Noibat, honestly.
Does he even have teeth? I mean, he's adorable. I guess he's got little, tiny, cute teeth that you just want to feed, but I guess is that enough to do bite damage?
He has little, like, vampire fangs, and yeah, I would like a Noibat plushie, actually.
They have Noibat plushies. I've seen them. Unless I'm confusing that with another Pokemon, in which case, I might be telling a lie, but I really think you should believe me anyway.
That rototiller move, or whatever it's called, is really only good, I think, if you're, like, doing double battles, because it, like, tills the earth and, like, does something positive for grass-type Pokemon.
Oh, that's good. I got a Pokemon who has farming equipment built in. That's nice.
Good job, Slow-Mo. I give him a pat on the head, and 10 minutes later inside the Pokeball, he smiles. He's like Pad Paracha in that way.
He's just like, I got praised. Nice.
You can actually catch Eevees on Route 4 here, by the way, and their capture rate is, like, super low.
Yeah. If I went to get an Eevee... Well, I didn't know about the Eevee, first off, but if I did, I should have grabbed one so I can get an Umbreon, which I think evolves... I know you have to do it at night, probably, still. I think it's gotta be, like, level 25 or something. Don't quote me on that.
I just remember trying to get either Espeon or Umbreon back in the original Gen 2 experience, like going to the underground barbers, giving them like massages and whatnot. It felt like some kind of secret mission to evolve them in a way that Eevee was never meant to evolve.
So you're just basically defying the will of God, you heathen.
Arceus ain't shit, we should know this by now. He sounds like a bratty teenager. Justice!
That's true. I think Regigigas would have been a much cooler Pokemon God, because that thing is fucking ethereal and, like, non-human, which is just kind of rad, in my experience. Like, you know, classic, like, angels from Christianity, they're not human shaped. They're, like, monsters.
Yeah, very
like,
much so.
legit crazy monsters, and that's kind of awesome.
Oh, did you hear that Regigigas is getting an evolution in the Switch thing? This was announced recently, I don't know if you caught it.
Wait, what? Huh? What? It's evolving? Who's the madman that did this?
I don't know, but do you want to hear what it's called?
What's it called?
Reggie fills a May. Oh god, that wasn't worth it, but at the same time it was. He's so mad.
I have nothing to say. Except every single word of hate.
Every syllable. Oh, just take the opening of I have no mouth and I must scream and apply it to me. That's great.
I have no mouth and I must scream, but I am totally gonna scream, guys.
I have no sense of humor, but I must make Let's Plays.
I have more Oh, wait, no, you're talking about you. Never mind.
Yeah, I was speaking general, mate. Don't get insecure, though.
Why didn't you call your Mudbray Donkey, though? You should have called it Donkey. Donkey's popular, right?
Every time he attacks, he could be like, yay!
Yeah! That's fucking perfect, I'm sorry.
They took that out of Mania with a patch, I'm so butthurt.
Oh, man.
I know, it's brilliant. Have you watched his top 10 of 2017?
I watched that, yeah.
That was quality content, and not the type where it spelled like Kuality to, you know, demean the content. No, that's quality TM content.
So, which region did you mine these Komala beans from? Because I'm pretty sure this is way too expensive for coffee.
Bit bland, just in terms of presentation. Like, I can't even see if there's anything in there. I might have just bought a cup, honestly.
Yeah, he was just like, this is coffee. It'll wake you up. What, do you want to fucking dance?
Well, maybe.
It's not a miracle worker, what's wrong with you?
Well guys, that'll do it for our brief visit to Paniola Town. We hope you've enjoyed the park. We'll see you next time when our journey continues.